Welcome to another Friday chart clinic, dated 4th of July 2014. It's been a very great week, despite the mid cap stocks, didn't break high. Let me just show you where's the mid cap stock. And I normally do this on the Friday closing bell. You could see this break higher, right? Remember those of you who came for our 21st June book launch, I did mention we were somewhere around here, right? 21st of June or somewhere here. Yeah, that's right, 21st of June. And I said that this thing is going to go higher. Remember that? So it did. And a small cap, of course, just go bananas. Remember what I said about also on those small cap stock? Those of you remember? Linda, you remember, right? Linda, we talked about this. What did I say about the small cap stocks on the 21st of June? Which is here. Yeah, here. Right. Okay. So what did I say? Okay, for those of you who didn't come on the 21st of June, it was a free talk, partly to launch the book, Get Rich with Dividend. Unfortunately, not many of you that I know the regular. Mr. Wan, you must come, Mr. Wan. Short 3 hour only, and also across the thing only. Must come and support. Okay. So we promoted the book, and think we talk about the IVSA, and we did say that the market's going to go higher from that for several reasons. Uh, if Bill also had a chat with Mr. Pong Teng Siu, who is a research manager, and which is quite true. He did say that look, the small cap is coming to an end. Do be careful what you buy, because now is what we call very buying climactic. It's very buying climactic, which is true. I totally agree. You can see this. This is really buying climactic, breaking up higher like we did. This was a nice space breaking up here, but we're going very climatic. But I do believe this run may continue to run for a while, because now a lot of small retailer are moving in. So be selective. And I like what Mike says. Wait for pullback if that is your favorite. So on the IVSA session next Wednesday, I'll talk a bit about the IVSA setup too. So make sure you attend next Wednesday. The talk will be free. 9 to 10 o'clock. It's going to be just in 1 hour, a quick one. I got a lot to cover, but unfortunately, there's only time limited. We can do. Perhaps we can do more in the following session for those of you who want to do a bit more. But moving on forward, a lot of these things we'll try to do it online or online seminar or online tutorial where you can log in. That's to keep the cost low too, and also much more convenient for myself, as I'll be really looking the market and focus more on developing the IVSA tools for you guys so you can use it for all. So on the promotional line, Get Rich with the Book. If you have not gotten the book yet, please go to MPH Bookstore and get it. Support us. I didn't drop by the MPH Bookstore. My office is in Menara Central, and I was told it was available there. Uh, also, current promotion is the IVSA chart. We are releasing our Pro version, which is the 2nd of September, which is 10 times more powerful than what you have seen currently on the IVSA Lite version. I will talk about this after this. Just show you some charts inside here, because people are already talking me about subscribing to the IVSA chart. I said, do I have to subscribe? It is still free until 2nd September. Maybe a bit longer. Let's keep our hands cross, maybe a bit longer, depending how, because we want feedback from all of you, especially those loyal supporter and graduates who have came to our course many years ago, many months ago, who's been very supportive of our initiative and how we have brought the IVSA as of today. Now remember the IVSA chart, the Pro version, we will showcase it to selected focus group user, right? There are few I've sort of have talked to. If you wish to participate as a special focus user group for the early Pro version release, please let me know. I will get you to test out the Pro version first, and you let me know whether it's good or not good, and we can improve from that. So those of you who want to send me an email, if you want to participate on the IVSA chart Pro version initial beta testers. Okay, means you'll be testing out the version that we have. Very similar to what we have done the courses all these years. Okay. Okay, Mr. Wan, yes, send me an email. Okay, I'll put you all onto WhatsApp too. Now there was a question here. Someone did ask me, interested in the like product, how to subscribe and how much. Okay. This coming Wednesday we will showcase. So I'll give you a sneak preview of the website called IVSA. Let me just run this again. This is eventually how we will look. We will be sort of marketing the software from this website here. It runs on a cloud, and that's the best thing. When you have it, you don't need to install. I did show it to a few of my clients, and they say, "Oh, no need to carry my computer." Yeah, yeah, it'll be running on your Samsung or on your Sony or your HTC or your Xiaomi. For me, it's running on my iPhone. I can run it on my iPhone, which is good. You can run it. I'm going to talk more about this this coming Wednesday. Perhaps just want to show you a sneak preview. Send me the pro section. No sending one, or I will give you a link and send me an email if you're interested. Because the reason there is a role for the pro version, okay? We are still developing it. There's a role because I need you to test it out and give me feedback, okay? The real version will be launched on September 2nd, so we've still got about 2 months from that one. My developers, both from India and Malaysia, are working hard together with me to get it up and running and make sure we have it running, because I do see the next 6 months will still continue to be a very good year for our market. Likewise, the light version, I can show you, you can already make money with the light version in here. Some of the things you can read from here will be the articles that I talk about. Okay, let me just bring this up. This is, yeah, okay. Richard Wyckoff, Evolution of Volume Spread. And for those of you who really really want to learn VSA by himself, definitely you can read a bit from here. My tagline has always been follow the smart money, the world renowned Wyckoff Williams volume spread analysis signal indicator, which is here, and we make it available on desktops and mobile apps. Okay, so that's what I'm just going to talk about it. Okay, now I just want to go through the TAWA list, which is on here. Now the TAWA list is on the Traders Truth Review.com. You can go to the site under IVSA chart. Under IVSA chart, the site that you have two parts, which is the chart and the IVSA TAWA, trading above volume average. For those of you who don't know what is TAWA, it's one of the foundation cost formula that we've been given out since 2003 to 2013. We've been giving this TAWA and the MetaStocks solution for our foundation graduate, because we have close to about 1,000 of people who have came to our foundation course, but no longer they are using MetaStock because they cannot afford the MetaStock update. So now they can use the TAWA filter in here. I'm just going to show you how it runs. Very easy, very simple, very intuitive. The charts get to you to this screen. The TAWA gets you to this. Click on that one, and you can see this is the TAWA swing comes out, right? Chart TAWA list. So immediately here, how many stocks do we have? Oh, plenty of stocks. Right, scroll right at the bottom, 225. In the KLSE plus warrant, we have close to about 1,800, right? 1,800 over. So we got about 220 over. And okay, can you hear me? Okay. Okay, can you hear me? How's the audio coming along? I got the audio nice, okay. Last week was definitely a no-no. The audio was really a problem last week. So this week we could solve that problem in here. So definitely if you want to, I tell people, if you don't have money, you can sort it out by close. So you can see 1 cent also got, computer give 5 cents, can buy. So here, typically you just click on that. You can see this chart here. Well, there was a sign of strength in here. I'm not going to go into detail. This green up arrow, these are sign of strength. They are pillars. They are not really buy signal, because buy signal need a bit more than that. You can use it as a buy signal, but the quality of it is not that good. Once you have the entire setup, because you remember the green up arrow here, you see the sign of strength, which is here and here. These are typically what we call ingredients, right? Just if you want to make a cake, you need to have ingredients, but you have to mix all the ingredients together, get the recipe, then only make the cake. So similarly, to have a good success of return, let me just show you some example. If I had Pardini, I think, yeah, Pardini, then you click here. Okay, so you got one nice green one here, a nice setup here. There was a nice pullback on 195. This can be a buy. because you have a strength at the background. You got supported at 109 in here, and you have lower in here. So that could be it. Also, you have the 50-day moving average hinting up above. This is where we're going to be looking at some of the examples that you'll be giving it. So on the forum that we started some time back, thanks a lot. Good support for those of you who came and supported the forum and put in some questions there. Uh, Stocks to selected I put in here. So okay, forum. Okay, this is the forum in here, unread topics here. So there were some question people asked about submit the stock. So which is good, trading. People do ask questions. Ask some difficult questions. A lot of people just like to buy and sell. The market is just more than that, right? So okay, all things are marked as read. That's done. So in here, you can go through. Let's look at some stocks. Okay, Pan Malaysia. So you can see this one is definitely have a up bar pushing it up and then quickly reverse. So this was a 2-bar reversal. Because this is a light version, you won't see it. And the market reverse it back to here. Let's see any others. King Steel, Lion Diversified. Okay, oh, not too bad. Lion Diversified. You have an up arrow in here. Okay, another method which is really good is the percentage scale. You can see, right? From if you bought at -10, that's a 10% appreciation. Then up here, another -5. This one looks pretty alright, but it's still base building. You can go back far back as 1 year and see what is the downtrend. Yeah, nice base building. There's a lot of upside for this one. I like this one too, actually. If you use Pro version, no need to use MetaStock. Well, it depends. If you want to maintain two system ton. Okay, eventually what we want to do is replace the Metastock, because there is so much we can only do in Metastock. Now remember, the Metastock version that you have is almost more than 10 years already, so it's driving an old car. There are a lot of new things I want to put in, but due to the nature limitation of Metastock, you can't do so much. So we would like to try it out with that's why we form a company to build this IVSA chart from scratch, using whatever we have learned the last 10-15 years of knowledge that myself have accumulated to build it up, because my background is also engineering. So as such, you can maintain both. There's nothing wrong with it. The question is, are you willing to pay for both? Correct? If you have money, then you maintain both lah. It's like buying one car or two car. If you think you need two car, then buy two car lah. Right? Okay, so this one here, let's go to Tawa. Let's look for some shares that you want to trade. Normally, I try to avoid this and I go on to 60 cents. Sarawak consolidation. Oh, this one is nice. This first build up here, pull up. You got some here. Nice strength here, Sarawak consolidation. This one already run. And then go on to percentage scale. If the percentage scale, you click update scale. Okay, let me make it smaller for you here. You can see, this one is already run almost 25% to 40%. That's a 15% run already. Okay, so more downside, because if you take it from a base here, that's a 5, that's a 35, but it's time to actually take profit rather than buying. If you want to wait for pullback. Okay, let's look at others. I think there's KPJ. Yeah, KPJ Warren. Yeah, KPJ is nice. You see, on the low base here, hasn't run yet. Okay, so, and if you look at the percentage scale, all right, you can see 100 to 180. This is a nice one. You got a real great upside from here. I like this kind of stocks. All right, let's go to, yeah, LB Aluminium. I think I talked about it earlier on. Right, that's one. This is a nice one. Just broke up. Let's look at today whether LB Alum has any. Okay, yep, broke up. Still following through. Nice one in here. Give it a few more days. We'll try to break up the upside. So the Tawa is definitely very powerful. As per se that. Okay. Velo Glen MSC. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Excel Force. Came out. Inch Capital. Okay. Yep, this one blow up. Okay, you see there's a lot. See all of this. You see this? These are all signs of strength. And I wrote that on my blog. Go through the blog. If you have any question, ask me. So those are signs of strength supporting the market. Now remember, signs of strength are really pillar to the overall support of it. That's it. And you want to get in. And if you look at the percentage scale here again, if you the goal is try to get in here 1, and you'll be up almost 10% for Inch Cape Rubber, because a lot of the small cap stocks are running higher. Go up to Anju, okay? Yep, broke up high. Because I normally use this to also do the closing bell stock pick, but slightly much better. So you got another one. These are nice. You know, just the first one broke up higher. We might see Anju running a bit higher. And try it out. You know, if you want to start with the most expensive one, go to the top, click on the closing bell. Now, close price. You can see you can start off with Axiata. Axiata got. Let's check Axiata. All right. So you got strength in here, congestion here. So you can also do a sort of projection. How much of a price? You know, if you started off from here, right, 5%, and you go up to here, 2%. So there's only a 7% appreciation. So by knowing the price movement, you can know how volatile your stock is. So if you think you can tahan 7%, this is a good stock, very low volatility. Very quickly, you can actually see what kind of stocks you want to buy. Does it make sense to you? Why am I mute by the organizers? This is because this is a webinar. It's automatically muted. If you have any question, Mike, just text to me. Okay, just text to me and ask me a question. Because if you get everybody talking at the same time, then can get very noisy. Okay. Okay. So that's what I want to say about this. Play around with it. So next Wednesday we'll do a session on that one on the IVSA chart, and today is just more like a going through very quickly with you. Okay. Let's look at the next agenda that I have. Submit a stock for analysis IVSA chart. Okay, if you have any, send it to me now, else it's going to be pretty easy. So Ivory IV, and you can see Ivory, it will pops up in here. The chart should be updated after market close. Now if you like it or not, Ivory 6%, still, well, you got a little bit of upside if you buy around here. Whoever gave me this, what price did you buy it? Let me switch back this to a normal chart. Last 6 months. What price did you buy it? Ivory, 68 cents. Pestec, yeah, we can look at Pestec. Why Century stock dropped so much? 43 cents in one day. Yeah, we'll look at that one. Oh, I haven't seen that one. Century stock. Pestec. Okay, let's look at Century. Let's look at. How frequent is the TAWA updated? The TAWA is updated every day. SGX will be available maybe next year. Okay, the XGX. So we'll roll out country by country first. Okay. And there will be a pricing scheme for that. Okay. So eventually we'll roll out almost about 10 countries for this one. It all depends on the expansion. Can you still hear me? Okay. Let's look at Century. I have Century here. Century Logistic or Century? I think it's Century Logistic. Oh yeah, look at this one in here. It went up, and this was a real shakeout. You can see that there was already a indication of it was a weakness, strength, and then there was a weakness here, and then finally the market broke. At least you got some sort of indication in here. This must be some really bad news that came out in here. Got a lot of people by surprises. Right? I think the same one go for MNC too. MNC, yeah, wireless. This was the one that I talked about. You can see here. See, really one up, mushrooming top. You got a bit of an upthrust here. No demand. Boom, come back down. But that doesn't mean Century will not recover. Okay. How much did it drop? Let's look at percentage scale. Yeah, it dropped about 20. Yeah, 20 to 20%. Yeah, it dropped to 20%. It's always now that's a real danger because you got this people came in, step in, and really sell. The market will try to rebound back at the 10%, rally out at the old high. Okay, let's look at the next one. We've done Ivory. Let's look at the next one. I'll probably use this to be quite easier. Hap Seng. Okay. Hap Seng. Hap Seng, nice one. You got the here. Probably you can put a stop about 10 to 15% in here. Nicely done. Switch off the percentage marker here. Right. You got strength in here. So this is quite easy. Is it Hap Seng? Or how many Hap Seng I got? Yeah, only one only. So looks all right. Still accumulating in here. And this is actually a good time to be buying. Your volumes are low, and when the market is ready, you'll mark up. And then if it does go up, all high can be your. Let me just click here again. Hub Sync. Okay, click here again, percentage. So the old high you're looking 20%. If you buy here is 8%. So that's the level. So why I like about this, and we introduced the percentage scale, so you can have some sort of a realistic or optimistic, price target projection. Some people say, I only want to take profit 30%, but you can see the old high here is about 8%. So that will help you to plan your trades. And when you plan your trade, you're much better off. So tools like IVSA chart definitely will put you in the right track. Okay, next one that we have are TES. Let's look at TES. TAS. TES offshore, right? So TES is nice. You can see a lot of strength coming in here, pushing up. This one let the profit run. I mean, it's gone up a fair bit in here. Right, pretty simple. Here is about 140, 155 in here. Someone did ask a question. No sound again. Oh, okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Because on my side, my sound is coming in okay. Could be over on. All right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Some people can hear. Some people cannot hear. All right. So let's move on to next that we have here is Pastec. Let's look at Pastec. I think Pastec, yeah, Pastec was a nice one. Finally, it hold its back, and you got a line change here. I mean, the key thing, if you look in there, it's not so much getting in here. The key thing is try to get in here. And when you get one of these, get in around, let's say 40%. You get that to here, that's a 40% return in it. That's what I mean. And this is the time you want to take profit and move on to the next one. Okay, and you hold it a bit. I always want to approach the market from a low risk. If the market doesn't do anything, it's fine. I wait for a while, and I don't want to lose money. First rule is don't lose money in the market. Okay, this is not a casino. You want to have the edge on your side. Does it make sense? Okay, you want to have edge on the side, and using an IVSA chart definitely will put the edge on your side rather than just going into the market blindly, because now you will have the IVSA Tawa list in here to help you, to guide you. Let's look at Old Town. I think Old Town has gone up a bit too. Yeah, you got nice, still a lot of strength here, pushing it up here. Okay. Gold bond, I think we know about Prestarang. Yeah, a lot have been said about Prestarang. Okay. Oh, a nice line change here. Okay. So these are all strength in here. Perhaps the first one will be here and then congested sideways before it moves up. So this one will still move sideways first before it goes higher. Right. Market tend to do like this. Right. Market tend to do like this. You'll move sideways. Let's look at another one I was looking at, was called K, which is today EFOS. Okay. That's why I said after it push up already, you see this push up, you push up a bit, then just move sideways. This is the time to be buying. Okay, this is for EFOS, right? You can see it. When was a good time to be buying EFOS? It's much earlier, not now. So you want to buy those, not in everyone is talking about, and that one take a lot of guts, right? When people are not talking about it. Of course, most people like to buy those everyone is talking it. I came across a few of my clients. They are still talking about sauna, and still talk about hibiscus. You can see where sauna is anyway, or XDL. Those are yesteryears. Okay, you can look at sauna. You can see, look, you got this down arrow, which is indicating a lot of weakness. I would avoid it actually. And also hibiscus. These are yesteryears. Okay, right? You can see a lot of down arrow key. Only a one that helps it. Okay, Tambun Indah. Let's look at Tambun Indah. Okay, Tambun Indah. That will be the last one. Tambun Indah. And Tambun Indah is nice. You got. I think recently someone also mentioned it. You got a lot of strength in here. Key thing is try to buy. Remember, Andrew, you came to our course. buy the at stage one. Now this is sort of like beginning of a stage two. You can actually switch to a weekly chart and actually look at it too, right? And you can see still on a nice uptrend. But the key thing was to buy much earlier and let the profit run. There wasn't any sell signal in here if you know want to get out. And that way, and how much percentage return have you made? If you bought it around somewhere here, 15, 50, hey, not bad. What was it? Is it 15, 50, 30, 35%? So it's not too bad. So you want to be buying that one that's trending up. Okay. Okay, let's go back to our agenda in here. So I have a Facebook at the support me. Go in, okay, and click like. Would you do that for me, please? Okay, at the Traders Truth Review community, go in and click like. This year is the year that I have to start promoting my IVSA chart, and hope you all go in and click more likes. Tell your friends, visit the chart. And oh yeah, I talked about Pestec too. This was about 14 hours ago. Let's see where's Pestec today. Yeah, it's gone up higher. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Carol, for reminding me. Yeah, remember I put it up in here. So what's some of the things I've seen it, I'll put it up in here. But what's better? Now remember, this is also the IVSA chart, VSA simplified. Check it out here. This was a nice one. Okay, Sao Kong. Okay, wow, this one already run though. Nice one, Sao Kong. Okay, so go in, promote. Any more questions before we end up for the day? And I'll see you guys later for the Friday closing bell. Now remember, Friday closing bell will also have the IVSA chart and also give you the reason why I picked those 4 stocks. The 2 KLSC, 1 PWC stock, which is penny warrant counter, as well as one on the SGX. The SGX won't be available yet, not until end of next year, because we want to perfect the KLSC first. Because once you have the engine perfected, the data is just quite straightforward in there. Okay. Meanwhile, we can still use stocks in there. Any questions? If you have some questions, you want to email me, do let me know. Else, I'll see you this closing bell at 4:15. And also, the webinar for the special session IVSA should be sent out in the afternoon. So make sure you registered. We got almost 60 people registered for that one already. Okay. With that, I bid you a very good day, right? Happy trading. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you this evening, if not next Thursday. Sorry, next Wednesday night, 9 p.m. All right, people. Thanks a lot for coming. Bye bye.